Welcome back in. The Warriors organization is focused on giving back across the Bay, and one of those efforts is in education for girls, equipping them to achieve their dreams. Girls Inc. is a big part of this effort, and today we are meeting their CEO, Jelaine Virgil. So nice to meet you.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you as well.
Yes, I'm so happy you're here. So tell us a little bit about Girls Inc.
Absolutely. At Girls Inc. of Alameda County, we are inspiring girls to be strong, smart, and bold. And who can't get behind that?
Yes, so wonderful. And you have a huge organization getting behind that. Tell us about this partnership with the Warriors and how it works.
Yes, this partnership with the Warriors has been going on for 7 years. We're really excited about it. And it's building with Rakuten as well, and it's called Building Future Leaders. And we've just added another component, which is building STEAM futures. Yes. And this allows the girls to really get an understanding of different career opportunities that are available to them that they might not be able to see on an everyday basis, and to meet professional women who can become their mentors and spend time with them over time to understand, like, what was their path? You know, what challenges have they overcome? So they just get an idea of what's in front of them, what's ahead, and they get really excited about the future and start planning their dreams as well. The access is so important, and this program just really means a lot to us.
So wonderful. So you are the CEO here. Tell me why this is important to you personally. Why did you want to get involved in this?
I just couldn't imagine anything more important, honestly. I grew up and I needed a lot of support from different organizations to help share with me what was possible for the future. And so to be a part of that for the next generation is just incredible.
Wonderful. Okay, so talking about future leaders, the 7th year of this program, what have you seen in the women that you serve, in the young women, in the way that their confidence maybe has changed, finally getting a mentor and seeing the path that they want to take?
They really feel seen. I think it's incredible when the professional women come in and they're talking to the girls, and the girls are like, wow. this is happening, right? And they're really coming from careers that the girls might not see, they might not know about.
Right.
And so it really is opening a door and exposing the girls to different opportunities. So they come out of it with self-assurance, they come out of it with confidence, they come out of it with a lot of ideas about the possibilities for their own future, and that's what we're really excited about. We want them to dream big, and the Warriors and Rakuten are helping us to make this possible.
Wonderful. Now, in the video that we were just seeing, the girls look so excited. It seems like there are so many different things going on for them to be a part of. Can you tell us about some of the activities that they're a part of and maybe the speakers that they're listening to? How does that work?
Absolutely. So part of what they did was they shadowed their mentors, right? So they went with them on the job to see, what do you do? What does this look like? They met some of the colleagues, and they did behind the scenes tours of Chase Center to understand everything that goes into Chase Center, but that's not on the court, right? So all of these different careers that are surrounding this opportunity. They also got professional wardrobes, so they got to show up and be dressed and, you know, as if they're coming to work. And so all of these different opportunities, meeting with their mentors, spending time with them, and the tours really help them just expose them to a different opportunity of what's available. They also they had a lunch panel where they met women who are from, they met the new president of the Golden State Warriors Community Foundation, and Ayana Moody was on the panel, and there were other people on the panel as well, and they just had a chance to really talk to these women, hear from them, and understand their career paths, and just begin to plant some seeds about what they can do in the future.
So
we want them to think that they can, you know, whatever it is that they want to do, they can do it. They just have to dream it and go for it.
Wonderful. Okay, now you've been in this for 7 years in this partnership. So have you been able to see, I mean, mentees at this point are getting older, they're going into careers. What have you seen them be able to achieve?
We have seen so much that we've been able to achieve. So this program it's been 10 years that we've been working with the Warriors, 7 years of this particular program. And we actually have a graduate of one of our programs coming back to be a mentor for this program. It's very exciting. So Destiny Bunn was in our program from 2010 to 2015. And she was one of the first generation in her family to go to college, as the majority of our girls are. So she is now a senior campaign coordinator, operations coordinator with Collective Voice at Rakuten. And she's coming back to mentor the girls who are in the same shoes that she was in not so many years ago. So it's very exciting. We're so proud of Destiny. And we also are excited for her future and for the girls who are getting to, you know, be with someone who was in their shoes.
Yes, it goes to show that this works, right?
It does work.
She's successful now, and she's coming back to mentor. That is so, so cool. Is there a main message that you want young women to take away from this program?
There absolutely is, and I think all of us would agree. The Warriors, Rakuten, Girls Inc. of Alameda County, I think we'd all agree that the girls, their voice matters. They're worthy, and whatever it is that they can dream of, they're capable of being leaders in that field. And so we just want to support them and provide the platform for them to go and do it.
Wonderful. And if people are interested in being involved in this program, how can they do that?
They can come to our website, girlsinc-alameda.org. We would love volunteers. We love support. And there's also, the support that comes from the Warriors as well, the Warriors Community Foundation.
Okay, wonderful. Well, Jelaine, thank you so much for being here. This has been so fun to learn about.
Thank you. This has been great. Thank you.
Of course. To learn